All right, we're here with sophomore guard Bailey Reed and freshman guard Leah Purvis after a thrilling 91-85 double overtime win over Evansville. First question I'll ask, was that fun?
Go first, go ahead.
I thought it was really fun, especially at the college level. I've never experienced a game that intense, so I think it was a really exciting first time, and I would love to do it again.
Yeah, same, I agree. It was just really intense. It was my first double overtime, so it was a great experience.
It actually ties for the longest game in Miami history. Miami has never actually played a 3 overtime game.
Oh, nice.
Fell behind, leading most of the way, but fell behind in the fourth quarter. But did not give up, down 6, went on a 7-0 run. What were you talking about in the huddles as you tried to make that comeback?
We were just like next play. We just had to lock down on defense and just focus. We couldn't dwell on the pass, so we just like next play every time.
Also, I think we did a really good job in the fourth quarter of coming together and keeping our teammates up. Like, whether it was a foul, a turnover, whatever it was, we couldn't score. It was just next play, move on to the next play because we got the next one.
Then as the game goes into overtime, fatigue can start to be a factor when you've been playing for that long. How do you feel you guys dealt with it and just fought through all that fatigue?
I feel like fatigue is really a mental thing, so I think we did a good job of pushing through the mental fatigue as well as the physical fatigue. And we do so much like the Friday challenge, conditioning tests, all through preseason, that this is when it really comes down to pushing through that mental and physical fatigue and just getting the job done.
All right, both of you put on sort of a offensive show. Bailey, 29 points. Leah, 17 points. When you need to step up, what is your mentality when you feel that you need to step up and be that one to put the ball in the basket?
Well, I just want to do whatever my team needs from me, honestly. And, I couldn't do it without them. T was setting good screens for me towards the end. I was getting great passes. So I just want to do whatever I can to help my team.
Also, I kind of look to Anna and Bailey and Molly and everybody on the bench because they have a lot more experience than I do. So physically, it's a lot different than high school. So I'm just trying to do what my team needs me to do.
All right, well, we got another game on Thursday. What are the plans to try to rest up and get ready for that?
We're cold tanking after this, so that's a lot of it. And we're going to eat really well, drink some protein shakes, but no, we're not doing – hi, sorry, Coach Wright's behind me. But, we're just going to rest up, and we really got to mentally prepare for the next game because we got to just move on to the next play every single time.
Yep, we're going to bring it in practice. It was a tiring game today, but going to have fresh legs tomorrow and just go back at it.
All right, thank you, Bailey. Thank you, Leah.
Thanks.
All right, now we're back here with head coach Cleve Wright after a 91-85 victory over Evansville in double overtime. Well, first question I'll ask, was that fun?
Yeah, in a way, yes, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, what I really enjoyed was seeing young players and seeing our players not give up and keeping the focus. We had a time there in the fourth quarter where it was like 3 or 4 minutes left, and we were playing like there was 30 seconds left. I'm like, there's an eternity left, and it was like we seemed to calm down and get some really good shots, and we had several players just step up and make big plays.
Well, the team did fall behind 66-60 in the fourth quarter, but did settle down and go on the 7-0 run to retake the lead, and then it was back and forth the rest of the way. What do you think made that difference to get the team to calm down and refocus?
Well, I just think we had some players that just stepped up and made some plays and kept their focus. And we had some players that missed several easy shots inside, and then at the end were able to hit them. So I was glad they were able to keep their heads up and regain that focus and not let it bother them. So that's a tight game for basically 30 minutes of playing time. It's a tight game, 1 point here, 2 point there. We go down as many as, like you said, 6, and we're able to knock down some big shots to be able to pull it back and tie it and put it in overtime. And it's kind of fun doing the little sideline, getting that up and being able to have a chance to be able to get a shot off. Although we didn't get a shot off on the first one, did we? Not much of a one. So.
All right, you got a lot of your offense from Bailey with 29 points, and then Leah 17 points, and Anna 19 points. I think 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Can you talk a little bit about their games?
Yeah, I mean Bailey's been playing this way. I think the last 10 games of last year she played like this, and so it's just continued over into this year. Her mentality on the floor is very strong and very confident, and we need that. I think that, and I think she showed tonight why she has that confidence and why her teammates have that confidence in her. And I thought Leah didn't shoot it as well as she did the other night against Northern Kentucky, but she took some big time shots, and she played a lot of minutes, and she took care of the ball. I had 7 turnovers in 46 minutes, and you're handling the ball, all that, and they're pressing it the entire time. That's really, I thought that was really a solid job. And then Anna knocked down, at least she went 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. She does a great job of putting it on the floor. I thought she hit some big time shots. But more than anything, and I know that Dickey still ended up with 25 points, but she was all over Dickey the entire time and just did a great job every time she was in there. And just really happy that she showed the energy and the intelligence on the floor.
Evansville, especially early on, hit a lot of threes in the game, but you held that gigantic 57-27 rebounding advantage. Do you think that made the difference in overcoming all those three-pointers?
I mean, I think that was a major reason why we were able to do that. The rebounding was huge, and they're pretty quick. So we wanted them to shoot some of those threes, and they ended up shooting, what they shoot from the three, 35%, which is not bad at all. We could have challenged that a little bit more. That would have been nice to have been a little bit lower, but they ended up shooting that many threes is not necessarily their game.
You got 2 days to rest up for Austin P on Thursday. What does the team need to do to just get themselves rested and ready to go again?
I mean, you said it tonight. We got to get rested. We got to get rest, and we got to eat. We'll go for a short period of time tomorrow, but go hard. Get their brains engaged and their bodies engaged for a little bit. Make sure we foam roll, stretch. We'll just take care of our bodies, but still do some good stuff. And so we still got 2 days. So it feels good now, and it's good for their confidence, and that's huge. We as coaches know they're good players and they can be a good team. They have to kind of see the proofs in the pudding, and so I'm looking forward to that. And I just want to finish up by saying Evansville is going to do a good job in their league. They're going to press. People are going to turn the ball over against them. We turn the ball over a little bit against them, and they have Dickey's just a great player, and they have nice pieces around her. Good team.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.